to Memorial Park, home of Petone Football Club, and this former Central League 18th round match between Petone FC and Vic Uni. Petone proudly sponsored by Powerex. Wednesday sponsors today GNS Roofing and Cypress. The game we've been waiting for all the National League Championship races at stake. The lineup for Vic Uni: Sophie Armitage, number 2, Regina Chidinder, 3, Grace Ross, 5, Sia Fenton,
10, Amanda Everett. 12, Dakota Loring. 13, Tessa Brownlee. 14, Nicole Beard, she's captain. 15, Sarah Willett. And 16, M. Parker. On the bench for Vic Uni, number 4, Al Luckhurst. 7, Ella Simons. And 11, Millie Linsky. And the lineup for Powerex Petone. In goal, Aoife Gallagher-Forbes. Captain, number 3, Caitlin Patterson. 4, Kate Mara. 5, Marie Green. 6, Jazz Shayla. 7, Phoebe Gray. 9, Peppy Oliver Bell. 13, Sam Hatchwell. 16, Nova Hill. 17, Emmy Lance. And 21, Ellie Johnson. On the bench for Petone, number 2, Shannon Newland. 11, Kyra Elder. 15, Samantha Miller. 19, Jessica Owens Blackmore. And 23, Lucy Trentford. Petone coach today, Ryan McGlinchey, assisted by Micah Rautahuli and Linda Reuters. Goalkeeper coach Sam Morrissey, physiotherapist Hannah Dryden, and team manager Julia Harrison. Enjoy the game, everybody. Come on, you Blues.
All right, morning, everyone. Welcome to Petone Memorial Park on what is the last day of the Women's Central League season, but a huge day for two quite separate reasons. Firstly, Powerex Petone in their normal blue will be going from right to left. Well, the win today for them will qualify them for the National League for the very first time. So obviously that's a huge occasion for the club. So obviously we're looking for the win. The other side of the coin is Vic Uni, who are at the bottom of the table currently, but a win can take them off the bottom and therefore save them from relegation. So it's as big a game for Vic Uni and their future as it is for Petone. So the table suggests one thing, but in reality we'll see, because both teams have an awful lot to play for, and when that's the case, nerves can kick in and you just don't know what's going to happen. As Petone look to go forward early, and here's a slip and Kate Mara's through. Nothing results. So really big occasion today. Beautiful conditions. I'm joined by Warren Olsen. Nat's dad is top scorer in the league at the moment. So, you know.
There you go. Yes.
You know, you've seen a few goals this year, Warren, obviously. But yeah, what do you?
I'm just out here a bit of history, Stephen. Really, and yeah, it's exciting going forward for the younger, the whole of the capital, whatever system. Have a chance to to get into the National League and show your wares nationwide. It's a great incentive, so it'll be so good for Petone girls who have been so close and yet so far for a few years.
Yeah, I think we've missed out 2 years in a row by being one place off qualification. So it's sort of third time lucky, hopefully. So yeah, I think it means a lot to the coaches, especially who've been here all of that time, and the players, most of whom also as well. So it's a real big occasion for the club. So yeah, things seem to be settling into an early pattern. But anyway, so there's a lot riding on this game.
Indeed, it'll be a bit sad for Vic Junior, particularly that it could mean an end to the.
There's an early ball.
Oh, nearly through there. Just,
good early signs. Yeah, good early signs.
Indeed, yes, yeah.
But
Uni have struggled. I mean, and I suppose it must annoy them that a lot of their potential good students go to. Clubs that have got a bit of a higher profile.
Yeah, it's not.
It's more of a uni old girls in a lot of respects.
Yeah, that's right. It's not like, in the States, a lot of the best players go to the university sides, don't they? But here in Wellington, it's just one club of many, and as you say, there's a few bigger clubs around who seem to attract the big names, and of course in all of those big teams, Wellington United, Petone, you'll find a number of university students in them, of course.
Indeed.
So unfortunately Vic Uni doesn't get the pick of the crop of all students. But they've done well. They've been a stalwart in this grade for quite a few seasons now. Oh, Mara goes early, off the post.
Oh my goodness.
Is there an offside in
was,
there? All nervous
big,
moments.
sigh of relief for the goalkeeper. That's Sophie Armitage, I think, who's been around Wellington for some time and then went down to Otago Uni and now is back in the capital.
Yeah, so an early little, but I don't think it would have counted anyway. Offside flag was up, so that's all right. But good start for Tony. That's what they're looking for.
High boot there.
Here's a good run from Parker down the right, but the ball just beats her out. So Petone, I think, are in the usual sort of shape today. 3-4-3-ish. Couple of changes that have been enforced. So Olivia Gibbs,
not with us, a stalwart of the team.
Yes, started every game this year. So she's currently in New York watching, I think. So Liv, shout out to you. Hope you're travelling well and all is going well. And Beth Whiteside, I think, also, who's been featuring the last few weeks, could be in Japan, I think. A couple of changes, especially in midfield, I suppose, where Liv has been. So looks like Jazz Ayler and Ellie Johnson are occupying sort of those two sort of deeper midfield positions. And a good start so far.
Yeah. Certainly a nice an early goal will help settle the nerves all around for the Petone girls and their supporters, Stephen.
Yeah. Actually, they've had last couple of games. They've started a little bit nervously. In fact, I guess I'll update you on what's happened since we've had the last Petone home game. So 2 games have occurred. The first one, which was the big sort of match against Karori. Here's a ball out wide, finding Mara. Cuts inside, does well. Looks for Gray. Well cleared. So a couple of weeks ago, went to Karori Park, and Petone came away with a 2-1 win, which was huge because at that moment in time, Karori was actually ahead of Petone on the table.
It was. I was actually witnessed that game, and yes, I think Karori was rather devastated. It was a great win, and they had to really defend very stoutly. I think they had the wind in their face, and they were playing uphill at Karori, and it's never an easy place to defend, but they did extremely well.
No, they did. It was a good defensive performance. As I say, probably the last 20 minutes, Karori really ramped it up, because they knew they had to get they had to get at least a draw would have been all right for them in that game, would have kept them ahead of us. But wasn't to be. So yeah, really well, good team performance.
It was a great effort, yeah.
In tough conditions against a good Karori side. So that was a 2-1 win away. And then last week went up to, which was also quite a tricky game, away to Taradale, who are quite tough up there.
They play well at home, they do.
Yeah, so they are a bit harder to beat home than away. And yeah, so Petone, again, I think started reasonably nervously, but came away in the end with a 2-0 win. So again, defensively, very good. Didn't concede really many opportunities at all, and just struggled to sort of put them away, and scored one at the end to make it 2. But anyway, that was job done, and so that kept them ahead of Karori. And so that leaves us here today, of course. So Capital Football have rearranged the fixtures a little bit so that the Karori game, Karori are playing the Wellington Phoenix Academy at the exact same time as this game is on. So they've moved them so that there can be no sort of, not one team doesn't know the result before they get into their games, sort of thing. So that's a nice little move, I guess, to keep it as fair as possible for everyone. So in theory, Karori have a tough ask against the Phoenix because they're obviously second in the table, been very hard to beat all year, apart from Wellington United, who've done the business. But yeah, so in theory, Karori has a tougher ask today.
They do indeed. The Phoenix girls are young, but they do have a couple of advantages in that they train 5 days a week altogether, and they're very fit. So
no, they are. Yes,
I think in my Friends of Football predictions, I thought that perhaps they might just run the legs off Karori in the concluding stages, but on the other hand, also predicted a comfortable win for your blue team here, Stephen. So we hope the predictions come to fruition.
Yeah. No, well, I mean, I guess the table suggests that, but as I say, just because there's so much on this game,
indeed,
just adds that little bit extra uncertainty to it all. But having said that, 8 minutes in, Petone have looked pretty good.
Yeah.
Now, I guess the last thing to talk about, in terms of the table and so on with this game, is if it's a draw. So a draw doesn't really help Vic Hurney. I think they'll still be relegated on goal difference. So they're after the win. And Petone, if they do get a draw, then they're reliant on the Phoenix to beat Karori, which is no guarantee. Because I just took a look at the lineups earlier for the Karori Phoenix game, and the Phoenix have brought in a few players who haven't been there during the course of the season. I'm assuming they're a little bit younger. So, I mean, they'll still be good and fit. And here's a good ball over the top.
Great ball.
I know, well read. It's good defending by Grace Cross there. She's done well under pressure. Finds the pass out to Beard as well, so that's good play. So yeah, anyway, a little bit of uncertainty around the Phoenix today in terms of how they'll come out. But
some of their better academy players will be up into the reserves, getting ready for their.
That's right. So last week, I think with the
participation in
the Kate Shepherd Cup,
and of course the National League,
they we saw a few of the academy girls.
Come on,
it
could be offside, and it is, yes.
Too eager. You just got to watch it. It's a few times they've been offside, actually.
That's right. Yeah.
They'll work that out. So anyway, yeah, it's a little bit uncertain about the Phoenix Karori game, just in terms of who the Phoenix have brought in and what team they're actually from. But what we do know is that they're all trained in the same system. They're all fit.
Nice ball. Put it back.
Mara, early cross, just skews off the foot. She was looking for Gray. So yes, we'll get onto the Tribe app, and hopefully they'll have the live score up. And so during the game, we'll give you some updates as to how that game is going, because obviously should Petone lose, the repercussions are huge on that Karori game. So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yes. Well, they're certainly controlling possession, Captain Patterson just eyeing up her options, goes for the long through ball.
Yeah, Mara's getting very forward. Good tackle again from Cross. High line from Petone.
Haven't seen the silky skills of Pepe Oliver Bell come into play yet, but I'm sure she'll get an opportunity to show her talents.
I think Pepe might be having pushed a little bit further back
she's
into
playing a bit deeper
the
today,
attacking
by the look of it.
midfield today, and it looks like Gray is much more advanced, as are the two wide players. So yeah, that's
Any reason
the
for that,
reshuffle.
Stephen, you can think of?
I don't know. I mean, she's scored 19 goals this year. I probably would have left her up top.
It's a good through ball.
Yeah, Lance has played well though. She goes, if she'd hit that crisply, I think the keeper just left a little window open there, didn't they? At the
She
near post?
did. But having said that, you had is that Phoebe Gray stemming it at the far post that you didn't spot, but
Yeah, so
she just went for glory. But
I think
keeping the pressure on.
Yeah, no, it's definitely, good signs. Early pressure. So here's Oliver again from deep.
Speak of the devil.
Looking for Lance, but was overhit anyway. I don't think even if Emmy had known it was on, it was never would have got there. So easy for Armitage. That's good work from Mara there, just to dispossess. So Johnson moves into the position vacated by Gibbs. She's good. She's done well the last few weeks. There's another ball over the top.
Persisting with the long ball, and
Gray again, Grace Cross. That's the third or fourth defensive play that she's made of huge significance. Well read, Nicole Beard, very experienced Vic Uni player. I think she's been there every season I've been watching.
Is that right?
Might be 8 or 10 or something. So yeah, she's a real stalwart of this team. Very good cricketer too, by all accounts.
Is that right?
Yeah, she's a very good athlete, Nicole. Multiple sports. Patterson go long again. I think
the
this
long
is
ball.
the tactic, isn't it? Cross again.
And I think that could be just missing your girl Olivia in the midfield there. They're just opting for the long ball, which at the moment the university side is up to
they're reading
cutting
it
out.
Yeah, it's I guess it's always interesting. I mean, obviously with Olivia not being here, having started every game, it just takes a little bit. Someone else has to try and do the role that she did. It's difficult for someone to come in and do that, not just because it's Olivia, but because she's occupied that spot all year, so no one else has really had a go at doing it.
They just sort of.
But anyway, that's
I think with
the challenge.
Pepe playing back a little bit, if they can play it through the midfield, they might have a little bit more success. The long ball's a little bit obvious.
Yeah, I think certainly a little bit of mixing up of the tactics.
Indeed.
is always good.
Yeah.
Can't just be a one trick team. Ooh. Patterson goes for the forceful clearance, which was Tessa Brownlee bore the brunt of, but no harm done. She seemed to.
No, it's
worrying
not
about that at
the. No, she's a fairly solid girl. There's not a lot of speed up in the university attack, so I think.
It's the table. I guess when you get to the last game of the season, the table doesn't really lie.
True.
And they've struggled to score goals.
Another good ball.
Oh, here's an early ball. Oh, tip in. It's just what Petone needed to settle the nerves. To be fair, they've been creating chances. Yeah, I think it was Phoebe Gray, little bit of confusion as to actually who scored there. We think it's Phoebe Gray, but
That was...
no,
no,
yeah, I think it was
it's
Phoebe.
Phoebe, yeah, that
Yeah.
was her
Okay.
run.
Yeah. So Phoebe Gray, 1-0.
So that
So-
will certainly help settle the nerves of the very strong local batch of supporters that are here today.
Yeah, really good crowd today. I mean, obviously everyone at the club realises what's on the line, and so yeah, it's awesome that they've come down in droves to see the outcome that everyone's hoping for. Patterson long again to Gray. Well read again, Grace Cross defensively. So yes, that's a nerve settler.
Yes, it was sort of only partially cleared by Armitage in goal, and like any good attacking player, you had the run being made there by Phoebe Gray, and she was there to pick up the scraps, and you have to say it's a deserved 1-0 lead, the way they've had their all the possession, and they have created a few chances.
Yeah, no, I think it's can be frustrating though, can't it, when you're dominating all the stats or whatever, but you still can't score, and you sort of wonder, if you will. But yeah, no, early goal. That's exactly what
It
everyone
does
was
seem to be
after,
football, doesn't it?
Yeah.
20 shots on goal for no return, and the other side has one, and it goes in.
Yeah, well, that's right. That's the
Can happen.
that sure can. So Hill with the long ball to Oliver Bell, who's done well. Get in front of her marker. Early cross out for the corner. It's good pressure from Petone. It's what we like to see. I think they can't just sit on it now and just knock it around. I think it's
Oh, no.
you go for more, 2, 3, 4 if you can, and just put it all to bed and make it a nice.
Yes, with the players they have and the possession they've got, they need to just put the game to bed early. Would be nice.
Yeah. So no, it's right. Set piece time. It's fair to say Petone hasn't scored too many off set pieces. They go short, which is maybe an indication of the fact that they
that's
don't
probably-
think too many players are going
That's
to.
probably an indication they
get
don't play a
one in.
lot of
Yeah.
set pieces.
Yeah, that's right. When you go short, it's generally a bit of a giveaway, isn't it? That it's not your strength. So same formation as usual for Petone, 3 at the back. Hill, Patterson and Green, who have all had excellent seasons. We'll talk a little bit about that at the end, towards the end of the game, but I mean, look, everyone's had a good season at this rate. But yeah, so usual sort of 3 at the back, and then the 4, sort of the 2 centre midfielders, and Johnson and Shayla, with Mara wide on the left, Hatchwell right on the right, and then 3.
Great. And
Here's an
long
early
shot.
ball, looking for Lance, slightly in front of her. Will she get there? No. And then obviously Oliver Bell at cam, and then Gray, Lance, more as the two forwards. So they've stuck to the same system, which has served them well all year. 15 goals conceded, I think, in 17 games. So yeah, less than a goal a game. That's always going to get you reasonably high up the table. Just what Wellington United, of course, unbeaten, but they conceded 5 in 17 goals. So
Yeah, what were they doing? What were you doing, Zoe Barrett?
yes, but disappointing that, eh? So anyway, that just gives an indication of if you, well, obviously if you don't concede goals, you're not
That's
going
right.
you're not going to lose, are you? So
Yeah,
and
Kaylin has played very well. Scored a great free kick too in that vital game against Karori.
she did. It was the equaliser actually after they just conceded a penalty. So yeah, she has a history actually of scoring free kicks from distance against Karori. But yeah, she did put in the first one, and then Pepe Oliver Bell dispossessed the Karori defence in a high press and tucked the ball away from sort of the end of the box. So,
Indeed, yeah.
and then they just held on. So yeah, so that was, and I think that's sort of been, Pepe scoring has probably been indicative of how the season's sort of gone. It's been in good nick.
Yeah, I think it'll be a great sort of reward for Kaylin. She's toiled for many years, and the closest she's got is being picked up by Wellington United. So to be in the National League with her own team, her own teammates, will be a great reward and a good little turn there, half turn.
No, you're right. Yeah, Kaylin has, I think, the last couple of seasons, hasn't she? Played for Wellington United.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, the teams that qualify are allowed to draft in up to five players from other clubs.
Yeah, so we'll miss her this year, of course.
That's right. Yeah.
Kaylin and Zoe Barrett have played together in National League since they're about 11 or 12.
Yeah, so that's right. They're a formidable, tough tackling centre back duo there. So.
But it'll be.
Yeah, but as you say, it's just nice for Kaylin to sort of qualify on her own merits. All things.
Indeed.
If it stays as it is.
A lot more girls a chance to see what they can do on the national stage.
Yeah, well, that's it, isn't it? So that's the beauty of the National League, of course, is all the rep coaches are watching, New Zealand football coaches of different age groups.
Indeed,
and so on.
yeah. Keep an eye on it.
They do watch the National League. So for anybody with aspirations to go a little bit higher, it's the perfect shop window.
Yeah, there you go. Come down, join Petone.
Yeah.
Qualify for the National League, and then
right.
you're.
That's right.
Right in the window.
Well, and it's a real thing too, of course, in terms of attracting players, right? So if you're a new player who's good, coming new to Wellington, the first thing you do is you ask, well, what are the clubs? What are the best clubs to join here? And Wellington United, of course, perennial success, year after year, and you guys attract a lot of new players.
They have, yeah. Having said that, I have. There's a whisper in the air they might be in a bit of a rebuilding phase next season, but they've got a good, like Tony, they have a good Prem, or second tier side, which is a big help. Armitage comes out, just snaffles that in front of Gray.
So yeah, I think certainly the flow-on effects for any club being a National League is that it attracts players.
Indeed.
It sort of seems strange to say, like, it's not like we're talking Champions League or anything, but it happens, right? So in the Premier League, obviously, the new players coming in, they choose, if they can, if they're good enough, to try and get to the clubs that are in the Champions League.
That's right.
It's the same
and it gives you younger girls something to aspire to as well.
Well,
and
it's a pathway, isn't it? Yeah.
Of course, Petone's always had a very strong junior structure for girls and for the boys.
Yeah, no, a lot of players here. Well, is it nice foray forward for the kid?
Yes, a rare.
Onto it. Not much support. She has to wait.
Foray forward for.
Yeah, it is. Hatchwell. Oh no, well kept. Kaylin cleans up. Looking for Brownlee there, but Kaylin just showing a bit of quality there to step in and take it away.
Yes, she certainly doesn't get fussed at all.
No, she's very experienced, Kaylin. She's had a great season. Real good captains. Centre back, solid centre back.
Indeed.
Tackling sort of season. So, I think she'll be pretty happy with her season.
Yeah, a very
Here she goes, looking
well-respected player in the region, and that's through. Oliver Bell just can't quite get on the edge of it. Ball breaks. And is that going to...
Yeah, it should be Vicuni throwing, I think. Yep, it is. So there's been a few of these balls that have just been across the face that haven't quite given the person running on a chance from Petone perspective.
No, I mean, I think Pepe has that vision, which is a big thing for your attacking players. Try to figure out a pass or two ahead where the ball's going to go, but in that respect, the attacking players weren't quite there. Ball put
Just enough pressure put on there. Petone throw, is it? Yes, it is. So 25 gone, 1-0. 26 gone. Petone looking good value for it so far. I don't think Vic Uni have had a touch inside the Petone box yet, or even a shot. But still just one. So they're still very much in it. Defending well. Nice run forward from Oliver Bell. Swings in across, looking for Shayla. Gray's just held back a little. Johnson just needs to be a bit more accurate. This will just enable the Petone defenders to just sort of reset again. It's been one of the characteristics of their play this year. Oliver Bell looking to be the creator, just in behind. Shayla trying to just get clear for a shot, but well read by the defence.
Yeah, obviously playing fairly deep Uni, or being forced to play deep, so it's quite a forest of yellow shirts for the Petone attackers to get through.
Yeah, it is. That's why the goal was so important, because it can be tough playing against a packed or compact defensive unit. He's looking for Lance, will flick on. Didn't get the purchase she was after there.
It's sort of similar to how they were last week against Karori. They were able to keep them at bay, but a fairly light bench, and fatigue settled in, and in the concluding stages, Karori piled on 4 or 5 goals. There's a ball across again.
Well defended. Nice touch. The wind is starting to get up a little. Actually, it's been a strangely not so windy season. Lance is found, gets the rebound, has a shot. Not a bad effort. Like the intent.
Yeah. Just have a quick glance at the tribe, shall we, Stephen, to see if there's any. To Karori.
So yes, a quick look at people on the balcony looking at tribe. So Corey 3-1 up over the Phoenix. So the people the Phoenix brought in can't have been. They must have been a bit younger.
Indeed, yes, you were right of your assumption there, Stephen.
So that means. Here's a shot from distance.
Yeah!
Oh, Phoebe Gray, 25-yarder. That's a brace for Phoebe. 2-0 Petone. Doesn't matter what Karori's doing if Petone wins here.
Yes,
so
yes.
Good stuff. Confident finish. Exactly what Petone needed.
That's right. I mean, people try to tell me that 2-0 is a dangerous scoreline, but I tell you what, it's going to be 2-0 up and 2-0 down.
Yeah, that's right. I think I said during the last game here that I'd rather be 2-0 up than 1-0 up.
Indeed.
The choice. So but you're right. It is a dangerous scoreline because it can, one goal back and it's the old momentum shift. But Vic Uni needs to. They need to figure out a way how to get a bit more advanced here. I think.
Well,
otherwise it's just going to peter.
Correct, but they just haven't really got the depth or the talent, and that's been their problem throughout the year. There's no lack of endeavour, but there's this sort of no one there to really crack open a defence or to deliver a killer pass or a killer goal.
Yeah, it's tough for the smaller clubs in these grades. It's about depth, as I say. They don't, as we said earlier, they don't have the advantage of having every university, player being available for them.
No, well, I think half of the unbeaten Wellington United side went to Vic Uni at some stage or another.
Well, that's right. This Petone team as well. I think there's been a lot of Vic Uni alumni on this team, and current students as well. I think. So still Petone dominates territory, possession. It's difficult for Vicuni. Petone doing well though. They're not rushing things.
No,
they're being
that
composed.
certainly calmed the nerves a bit with that.
Yes, it has.
Those couple of goals.
But actually, I thought they started well today. Like they didn't is not as nervous as they have been in a couple of other big games. But so it's been good. So good signs early on. Yeah, unfortunately for Vic, it's just a bit of a struggle at the moment. They're just feeding off scraps and can't do much other than really just sort of kick it away back to Petone.
But bereft of ideas, the uni girls at the minute. But
yeah, it's tough going.
Which is why they will be playing in the Prem Division next year, by the looks of it, and the iconic Boyd Wilson field will not be seeing
no
Central League football.
Next year. That's right. It's a shame actually, because they're a good club and they've been in the top grade for quite a while.
I think they've been in the league for a long time, as far as I can remember. But
they often have quite a good second team as well.
Yeah, well, the Premiership side is another long-range shot, but just looking pretty shaky in goal is Sophie Armitage, which is unlike her.
Yeah, I think you're right. She has been quite good. I think the goals maybe have just taken a little bit of confidence out of her.
Indeed.
I guess it happens. The goalies. It's a tough gig being a goalkeeper because your mistakes. Not that she's made really mistakes, but if they do make mistakes, they are really obvious.
Well, yes, I mean, she did sort of spill the first one that was tapped in, and then a little bit offline for a second one. Not that you want to pick on the poor goalkeepers. That's as you say, it's not an easy gig.
No, it isn't.
The old striker can have 10 shot and get one in, and they're a hero. And
that's exactly right.
And the goalkeeper makes one mistake, and it's.
That's right. You can be a midfielder and lose the ball about 10 times and it doesn't matter.
There's Scarlett Patterson just striding through the defence, going on, looking for the 1-2. It just didn't quite come. She's right there in the firing line now, looking for an attacker's goal. There's another one.
Oh, it's in. Jazz from distance, left foot. Oh, Petone turning it on now. That's two fantastic finishes in a row from about 20-25.
Big goal for Petone, Jazz, Shayla.
Good stuff, Petone. They're really putting Vicuni to sword at the moment. Two quality finishes and a tap in.
Two, exactly, yes.
You can see nice little turn in there by Johnson to give herself some time. Confidence levels high.
They are.
Petone stroking it around nicely.
And there's another nice through ball.
Tamara Gray's there. Oh, call offside.
That was marginal, but that was nice play. I like that move. It was
it was nice.
Nicely worked from the midfield. Uni bringing it out, but again their touch just letting them down, and it's straight back with the girls in blue.
Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? I mean, these games are always a bit bittersweet because one team's going to get something fantastic out of it and the other team's going to get something dreadful out of it, which is tough. Again, they're looking for those through balls. Armitage does well that time. Brownlee. Oh, she's unmarked. It's a shame. It was a tough one to take down, but she had a bit of space if she had.
Yeah. But, it's those key attributes, touch and vision, which just a little bit in short supply for the Vic Uni girls at the minute.
Yes, it's tough out there for them. But here we go. Looking for Parker out wide.
That's
She's going to
Georgie
take on Green.
Gardner.
No, looks for Brownlee inside, but the pass just wasn't what it needed to be to give Brownlee a chance there, which is tough.
It is, yeah, and there's not that pace there on the wings to get up and offer some options.
It's not uni holidays at the moment, is it? No, was that a week or two ago?
Well, I think it's always journey holidays, it seems to be, but no, I don't think it's official ones, Stephen.
No, I was just wondering whether they might have a few players who might be away, but I don't think so.
Well, yeah, there's only 3 girls on the bench.
Shayla. Have they got 3 on the bench?
Did I
Yeah, they
think,
have.
yeah.
Yeah, it's tough as well, not much depth. That's a good long clearance, but Hill's there. Oh, nice work. Parker got through the challenge of Johnson. Wide. Lonergan. Can't control it. Easy turnover. Well, at least they're getting a bit higher than they have been, so that's good. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, I think she's the right wing, is it? Georgia Gardner. She's showing a bit of quality, but there's just not enough sort of attacking thrust there from the uni girls. And once again, it's back in the Petone control.
I think it's been obvious.
It's Gardner again.
Here we go. Parker waiting for the run of Brownlee. Patterson will get there. I think it's been obvious watching this, Women's Central League over the course of the season that certainly the top 4 are well clear of everybody else, and Wellington United have been clear of them again. But there's sort of been a distinct, apart from Palmy North Marist and Taradale, who are sort of in the middle, they're sandwiched between the top 4 and the bottom 4. The bottom 4 are quite far away points-wise from those middle 2.
They are, yes.
I think it's just they struggled with goals, eh? They've been defensively usually quite good, not, shipping too many, well, apart from maybe a couple of them, but generally speaking, they've been defensively not too bad, but just struggled to score goals.
Well, I think also with those, the 2 teams from Palmy, and a lot of them just don't have the depth. They certainly have a nucleus of good players, and they have some promising younger players, but just to have 11 experienced players on the pitch at one time and a couple more on the bench, it's just beyond them at the moment. So the likes of Miramar, who are trying to build, as you say, Taradale looking good at home. There's quality there, but just not the depth.
Yeah, that's right. That's
So,
what separates the bigger teams, the bigger clubs, of course.
Bigger clubs, yes.
It's the way it is everywhere, I guess. So Beard puts it in. Patterson. Shayla picks up the rebound. Finds.
Fast breakers on here.
Here we go. Pepe Oliver Bell at pace. Is she going to go herself? No. Shayla keep running. Offside flag. Armitage actually made a good save amongst all of that, even though there was an offside flag. She wasn't to know that.
That was a great move by Petone. They just it's good to see that sort of interplay.
Yeah, I think also just goes to show pace,
Exactly,
Pace
as we're saying.
Doesn't it just enable Pepe to get clear of a couple and get into room?
Which has been probably a key thing for the United attack players, that they're all relatively fast, and
speed is everything. In any football team, can't beat it.
Speed, touch, and vision.
Yeah. So no, still good signs for Petone. They're still looking proactive, as they should.
It is. They're moving the ball through the midfield now, which is good to see, instead of just relying on those huddle through balls.
Or
Now, if you can, yeah, it's got to be offside.
Surely. Yeah, offside given. Phoebe Gray. She expected the ball to come earlier and had already sort of made the run, unfortunately, before the ball came. So just a little miscommunication has happened. Gives Vicuni a chance.
It's just that experience, isn't it? That constant just look over the shoulder, see where you are.
Yeah, well, the best teams, of course, you can just, if you're a striker, or you can just, if you've played with that player a long time, you just give them the look and they let them know you're going. And,
exactly,
they'll send it for you. Here's Oliver Bell again. Very prominent in midfield. Anyway, obviously, well, Pepe has 19 goals, I think, so far this season. So should be looking for the 20th, I think. But being in midfield just makes it slightly harder.
It's still probably back her to get on the score sheet before the game's over, Stephen. Especially, you might find the university girls doing a lot of defending. They could. There could be a few more gaps appear in the second half. And
here's a rare chance.
But again,
she's had to wait.
Indeed.
She's had to wait for backup. Patterson literally just strong arms the ball away from her.
Indeed.
But you could see the problem Vicuni's got. Which
Indeed, no one was showing more pace on the pitch than the referee.
There was, it was just, she didn't have many options to go to, and that's... Gallagher Forbes, this might be her first touch of the game, 43 minutes in.
Indeed.
So far it's just been a nice...
It's been a stroll in the park.
Yeah, walk in the sun for Aoife. I'm sure she's very happy with that. Johnson, well found. No, just couldn't quite bring it under control. Green will cut out, so leaves it. Johnson, Patterson in. Tough tackle.
Yeah.
Brownlee's felt that. She's got up, so Petone carried on. Parker under pressure from Mara, does as well, gets a foot in. Oliver Bell from deep again. Well read, well defended. Parker out wide, loses control of it.
Gardner just couldn't quite control it, but
it's just these little things are hurting.
To be their main attacking force.
Gray this time dropping back to receive. Petone now completely, well, as they have been all game, completely in control. They can dictate whatever they really want to do at any moment in time. Slow it down, speed it up.
Yeah, they seem to be just coasting along now, and which will make it much easier on the players, coaches, and supporters. Stephen, yes.
Yeah, for sure. That's a great occasion for the club.
Indeed, it is.
Oh, there you go, right on 45.
And
the ref calls it, so Petone 3, Vicuni 0. I'm not sure on the latest score on the Corey game, but we'll come back after half-time.
I'm sure Corey won't be over impressed when they...
No, so the way things are panning, it's good signs for Petone and not so good for Vicuni. So anyway, I think we'll be back in 10 or 15 minutes. All right, welcome back, everyone. Second half about to start. 3-0. Match day sponsors, GNS Roofing and Signbiz. Thank you for your support, guys. All right, we're off again. So I guess from a Petone perspective, it's sort of more of the same, please. Good pressure early. Shayla, Gray. It's good shielding by the defender there. Oh, nice little touch. Releasing the winger. Oh, great tackle, Nova Hill. It's a nice run forward. Luckhurst, I think, in 4 may have been a half-time sub. The team sheet we've got is a little erratic. Oh, it was an early ball, but no such luck. So, yep, 3-0. Same again, please, I guess, from Petone fans.
Yes, you think University have struggled to have a shot on target yet, so
I don't think they've had one.
No, so it's finding the net 3 times would be somewhat beyond them, but
you never know. Funny things have happened.
we don't want Petone to ease up. Just keep pressing on.
No, that's right. Just keep it going.
They've got a bit of a breeze behind them this half as well, so
They have, yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Captain Patterson get forward and try one of her long-range bombs.
Yeah, she likes.
Is that a prediction?
She likes a run forward from centre back. It's actually a really good option because centre backs, the forwards aren't going to run back with them. The midfielders don't really want to go for them because they're already dealing with the other midfielders.
Indeed.
And the defenders are looking after the forwards, so it's like often the centre backs can get a free run.
Indeed.
Pretty close to the edge of the box. Looking for Gray, that just runs out. So yeah, every now and again, it's a good surprise tactic actually, I think.
It is, yeah. And generally they're coming forward with a bit of size and a bit of speed, and
well, yeah, that's right. Yeah, Kayle's actually good technically with her feet. So
she is, yeah.
She's not, often centre backs get a bit of a hard time for not being the most skilled with their feet, but
she's been honing the skills since she was 6 or 7.
Yeah, that's right. A lot of futsal in there as well, of course, as well.
Yeah, which doesn't go astray, and they
I
generally shows that.
I think all footballers should play a bit of futsal. In all honesty.
Yeah, well, of course, Chris Wood started off playing futsal, and Ronaldo too, for that matter, and of course our
all the Brazilians do, don't they? And the Spaniards.
Macy Fraser, very good futsal player.
Yeah, true. Yeah, no, it's big in Wellington futsal, and I think
it's strong. Yeah,
the Wellington sort of rep teams over the years have borne the fruits of that.
They have. Yeah, well, Capital was undefeated in round robins, and they've got a few girls look like they're on the verge of the New Zealand squad, the likes of Sarah Alder and of course your own Libby Boobia.
Yeah,
very good player.
No, that's right. So it's a big deal down here, and in fact, I think just recently didn't they have the college futsal champs?
The college champs.
I
did do the college champs,
that's
and some.
They get big crowds, and all the school kids love it. They all turn up and watch. It's a great occasion there.
It was packed.
Yeah, no.
I saw one guy played very well. I think was he from St. Pat's or Hibbs maybe, and he disappeared at half time. And I said, "What's wrong with him?" And they said, "Oh, he's got the Phoenix training." It was
is that right? Okay.
Jack Pensky, I think. And so
the Phoenix took priority, did they?
Apparently so. I mean, that's the level that.
Yeah. So no, it's a big deal.
Yeah.
Which is great, but I think it's smart because they bear the fruits of it in football. Because their players are just a little bit more technical, which is fantastic.
Well, it just helps with that touch, which is so important, especially at this sort of level. You don't get the time on the ball. If you don't have a good touch, you're going to
touch everything.
Lose possession.
So Petone continues where they left off, just possession and territory in their favour. Be nice to see. Wouldn't mind seeing Pepe just get one more to hit the 20s. Mara, nice move. Early ball.
Pretty much a solo effort there. Golazo.
That's nice from Kate. I think she spotted that the keeper had left the near post a little open and took the opportunity very nicely. So that's
she did. Good control.
4-0 to Petone. This is looking dangerous for Vic Uni now. From their perspective, you don't want to see them get demolished here. It's tough enough already with the fact that relegation. So 4-0 Petone. That's just what they wanted early in the first half. Second half, sorry.
It was a nicely worked goal, and showing a lot more confidence, and she's perhaps shown at times, Kate Mara, but she just worked her way through 3 or 4.
Well, she dribbled past 2 or 3.
Yeah, and then just picked a spot and finished it off very well.
Yeah, so no, that's good stuff from Kate.
Yep.
Oh, nice ball in.
1-2.
The first time around the corner from Lance, looking for Gray. Nice idea, just slightly overhit it. But you can see now the confidence levels. Hatchwell does well.
Well, that's right. The confidence is up, and the Vic Uni girls with all their defending, it will start to tell. And you might find that a few more opportunities come the way of Petone.
Hatchwell, of course, ex-Vic Uni player. I think she played there last year, so she transferred across at the beginning of the season. She's been a good addition. Sort of wide, right or left back or wing back sort of player. So she's looked good when she's had the opportunities. Yeah,
I'm sure that those younger defenders would learn a lot of Kaylin too.
Yeah, exactly right. Mara, it's a good ball. Keeper gets a hand.
Gets a hand to it.
Just enough. Cleared by Parker. So she did enough, the keeper.
She did, but the entire Uni side is almost back in the defensive quarter, so if they do win the ball, there's no one up front to get onto it.
Sort of trying to put myself in the shoes of the Vic Uni coach, and it's hard to know what they can sort of do really, other than just sort of. It's just got to be effort from
Indeed.
Now. All you can do is just keep putting the effort in. And you never know, something might break your way, and but I think Petone's, they're looking hard to beat today. Patterson has gone forward.
Yeah.
Right wing. She is. Cross. Oh, Hatchwell. Nice touch. Oliver Bell. Will she shoot? She is.
Footed shot.
Did.
Saved by
pushed away.
Armitage.
Yeah, no,
corner.
enough, I suppose. Pushed it wide.
I like this. Is it Hatchwell? The young girl there. She's showed a lot of skill.
Yeah, she is skillful. She's quite quick too.
Indeed, yeah.
So and I think she's been really good addition to the squad this year.
Yeah.
I guess you'd have to say it was a good decision by her to come, given how the respective.
It's looking good now. Yes.
So that's good on her. Oh, it's low. Keeper calls. Doesn't get. It's a scramble in there.
It is.
Yeah, Armitage is just struggling to hang on to some of these. Mara again has another go.
She's got a taste for it now.
She has, but keeper did well with the angles that time. You can see here that the CUNY, there's 8 of them, 9 of them within 20 yards of their goal or 30 yards of their goal. But here they go, here's a break.
Gardner steaming down there, but very little in the way of support, although she does find
good effort
there, and there's
a shot.
Was a shot.
First one, I think. But anyway, that's good. It's more progressive, right? They're trying,
it is.
They're trying to get forward.
Having said that,
Wasn't the outcome they were after, but
No.
but anyway, that's better. It's better than just sitting on the edge of your box waiting.
That's going to fall to Oliver Bell.
It'll be dangerous if she
My
goes for
word,
that.
yes, she.
Substitution time. Looks like 2 subs for Vic Uni. Well, maybe 3. Oh no, 2.
I think they've only got 3 to call on.
So 15 and 9 coming on. Yeah, well, this is where our sheet's letting us down. So Ella Simmons is in 9. 15 is Sarah Willett.
Allowing they haven't
So Simmons
swapped
she's going
shirts in the interim somewhere, but
No, the numbers we've been given are slightly off, I think, so that's why we're
yeah.
struggling a little. But 13 and 4 have come off. So
The,
that's
the
Pine
front girl,
and
Brownlee, who didn't get a lot of opportunities, but
it was a tough contest with Kaylin.
Patterson takes the time, looks at options.
Thought she was
No
gonna
one
cross
goes
there.
near her. She continues to run, looking for the 1-2. But I think she is.
Lance.
Again, she's up there calling for a Kaylin. She's got the ball now. Can she turn and fire a shot? I'm just sure she's got designs on a goal to kept the day, Stephen.
Well, she's
No Kaylin too well.
She's very forward, but I guess you can be.
Oh, she can indeed, yeah.
I always remember when I was playing, and if you were losing, sort of comfortably losing, and here's an early ball.
Nice cross.
It's a good cross, just ahead of them. But yeah, it was always taken as a little bit of an insult, wasn't it? If the opposition were putting their centre backs were making runs through midfield and getting quite forward, because they knew that they could, but yeah, it wasn't much fun for the opposition. So I do have some sympathy for Vic Uni here.
Yeah.
It's not much fun that they're going through at the moment. Johnson does well to win it back to Hatchwell. It's been prominent
She has.
last 10 minutes or so. It's had a good start to the
There's
half.
some nice touches.
Green comes forward. Fine, Gray. Gray's had a good game today, actually. I think she's looked really good. She's done well centrally. Usually she's out wide on the right. But the move inside she's got 2 goals, of course. Not just the goals, but her general play has been terrific.
Indeed.
So that shift has worked. Or just overhead, I think. A bit of possession for Vic Uni. See if they can hang on to it for a little while. No, it's just kicked away, making it easier for Tony Young.
Again, they drop off Patterson when she makes those runs at their peril.
Lance, early ball. Gray. Oh, back pass. No, unintentional. Armitage clears. That's good work. Oh, well read, Shayla. Alright, for Tony Bills again. Alright, I have some announcements from that New Zealand Football sort of asked us to put across to you guys today. Notifications about games coming up. So obviously September the 5th, first game Australia versus New Zealand in GIO Stadium, Canberra. Then followed by the home match of the 2, which is in Go Media Stadium, Auckland, on September the 9th. So if you're around either in Canberra or Auckland, or want to travel to either one of those, All Whites Australia. That should be a good series.
It'll be a good series, and I would have loved New Zealand football, if you're listening. I thought it was a great opportunity to have at the same time like an age group. Our,
they could have, true.
15s or 17s would have been nice.
Hit hard.
But maybe next time.
Yeah, true. Yeah, they could have wrapped a few other games around it, I suppose, couldn't they?
An age group curtain racer, I think would be
true.
great. But
Well, women's and men's.
indeed,
or boys.
with under 17 World Cup this year, and
true.
however,
Could have been an early run out for them. Oh, it's a nice move.
New Zealand will be pretty much full strength, will they? Think Chris Wood will make an appearance and Kakache come back.
No, I think so. That will be the expectation, I'm sure. Chris Wood, of course, who started great.
Yeah,
Continuing on from last season's.
they've apparently
In the team of the year, didn't he?
He
The
did,
PFA
yeah.
Team of the year, so.
they've got a great team though. They've Joe Bell, his dad was telling me that they're really close. So the whole team and the parents, it's a really closely knit team, which is and that's how they play. It's so good to see.
Well, a lot of those guys, Ole, Phoenix sort of guy, like Kakache, Staminich, Matt Garbett, all Wellington boys, all have got an injury. Kakuni sportingly kicks it out. Not sure who's picked up the nod. Might be, I'm not sure. Is it Marie Green, maybe? Anyway, whilst there's it is Marie Green. Whilst there's further announcements.
Yes.
So obviously next weekend, Sunday, the 7th of September, are the Deliver Easy National sort of Cup finals, men's Chatham Cup, which will be 1 p.m. North Harbour Stadium in Albany, which is Wellington's own Olympic versus Auckland United. That'll be a good game. Two good sides.
It will be. And then talking of futsal, there you've got I think likes of Isa Prince, very promising young player, and of
he
course
was good.
Gavin Hoy, both in the successful Palmerston North Marist, who won the futsal.
Right. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Palmerston's also good at futsal,
Yeah, so
aren't
they're both they went down to help out Marist, and they won the title,
Right,
both
right.
in the Olympic side. So
Yeah. Olympic has been the dominant force in Wellington football for a few years now.
strong side.
Marie's coming off by the looks. Yeah. So Sam Miller in 15. We're pleased to get a run.
Yeah.
61 gone. So, and also then...
The women's final.
Well, the men's final is, of course, the curtain raiser. To the women's Kate Shepherd Cup final, Deliver Easy, once again sponsoring. 4 p.m. kickoff, North Harbour Stadium again, same field. Auckland United again. So men's and women's teams have made the final versus Phoenix Reserves. Now, that'll be a fascinating game, because that could well be two of the better teams in the country. At each other there. It's always fascinating to see a club team versus an academy-based team. So that'll be really, really fascinating just to see. I think and obviously before National League as well, because both those teams are in the National League already. So a little warm up for the National League, but with a big cup on the end of it. So Auckland United, of course, have been dominant over the last few years. OFC club, champions, as well as winning all the domestic. I think
They have,
the year
yeah.
Before they won everything.
They were unbeaten for
at least a year or
a huge number of games,
Yeah,
but they have come back to earth a little bit this year. But
no, they have lost 3 games.
having said that, they were pretty much a shadow Auckland FC
Well, that's the thing, isn't it?
women's A-League team. If the Australian powers that be had come to the party with a bit more
Yeah, so obviously there's
funding
no
or whatever,
Auckland-
but,
no Auckland FC
next year.
women's team next year, is there? With the season coming, but next year there will be the 27 season.
Yeah.
But anyway, yes, I think that'll be a really fascinating game. So if you're in Auckland, North Harbour Stadium, another hit. No harm done, I think. Just a bit stunned. Hatcherill, one of her old teammates. So anyway, so big weekend.
Indeed.
North Harbour Stadium next Sunday.
And it'll be live broadcast, no doubt, or on the...
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think FIFA Plus.
FIFA Plus, that'll do. Great service that they provide.
So I think if you're from Auckland United, you've got a big day ahead of you, because both your teams are in it, and I think also for those of us based in Wellington, it's a really fascinating day too, because
It is indeed, yeah.
Our best men's club and the Phoenix Reserves, which is they don't play, of course, in the Central League, so you don't know, but you would think they would probably win Central League if they did play in it, which is probably why they're not playing in it. They play against boys under 15s or 16s.
Yeah.
goal kick given. So anyway, yeah, it's always fascinating to see how the Phoenix reserves are sort of how they compare to the better
well, I mean,
clubs.
they had a good tussle with Kashmir Tech in the
That's
semi-final,
right.
and
It was close.
it was close. Yeah, just a.
And didn't they only beat Wellington United 1-0 and
to
knock them out of the cup?
They did. Yeah, it was
Yeah, that's the only game Wellington United have lost all year.
fortuitous deflected goal, but they all count.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
so
right, yeah. So you think not a lot between those two teams then?
no.
So maybe that's I think Auckland United will start as favourites, but
They would, I would imagine.
but yeah, certainly
It'd be-
interesting. There's a lot of interest in both of those games, I think.
My word.
From Auckland United or just Wellington generally. So
It's
and
a-
of course, as a precursor to the National League for the women and the
Indeed.
it'll be interesting to see how both of those teams
Give the
stake their
likes of,
credentials for the National League, I suppose.
Yeah, it should give the likes of Petone and Wellington United some idea of how they
what they're going to face.
will face. Indeed.
I'm not sure they're going to enjoy watching that game much. In terms, I think what they're going to face is two quite good teams. So I think they'll be two of the more favoured teams in the National League. Auckland United certainly, will be, but anyway. So, but no, it'll be always good to eye up your opposition.
It is.
in
Yeah.
advance. So no, that should be a good weekend. Next Sunday.
Next Sunday. There's still plenty on the footballing agenda, even though the main competitions are winding down. Of course, there's I think there's an under-17 tournament for the girls, at least, and maybe one for the boys, is it? The under-17 girls are playing in Morocco, I believe. The end of about November.
Be a hell of an experience.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened there. Morocco is going to host the next 5 under-17
Is it
girls. Yeah, year after year. So
just girls or girls?
well,
and
for the
boys?
girls, yeah, definitely.
The girls.
Yeah.
Next 5.
Our under-16 girls just
Gosh.
qualified in Oceania a few weeks back,
They did, yeah, that's right.
which is good to see. So they'll be off to Morocco next year, and we've got a team off this year.
Morocco, eh?
So there's a
That's
lot of opportunity for our girls that are keen.
yeah, no, absolutely. Lots of opportunities. Football just shows football's so much bigger these days. Well, women's especially, isn't it? It's
Indeed.
just come on in leaps and bounds in New
It
Zealand.
has, yes.
Lots of opportunities for players. And for us spectators too, of course. So meanwhile, 4-0. Still out here. Tony looking comfortable. National League beckons. So I think these two games, the Karori game and this one, obviously will decide the last team to go into the National League. All the rest have been decided already. So from Auckland, I think it's Auckland United, West Coast Rangers, Eastern Suburbs.
Eastern
Western
Suburbs,
Swings.
yeah.
Oh, here's a chance. Oh, yeah. Going to take a shot. Just couldn't get around it.
It's
yeah,
building
still
quite
going.
nice. Yeah, they
they did.
almost.
Still alive. Johnson gets something on it. So yeah, those 4 Auckland teams, the top 3 are quite clear of the 4th place Western Springs. So the top 3 were quite close together, and that's no mean feat with the likes of Auckland United around. So I think there'll be 4 good teams, you would think. Well, 3 of them at least will be terrific, and Western Springs are usually good anyway. So
Indeed.
So that's the 4 from Northern.
We'll have a
From the
Central League team.
Capital, it's so Central Football.
Central Football.
will have their usual side there. It's always they always sort of have it reasonably tough in the National League.
I think they'll have a fairly young side because they'll be drawn from the Palmerston North sides and
They will be.
Airedale, Motuara.
No, they are quite young sides.
So it might.
So it's never easy for
not easy for them, and of course
teams.
also training is that
that's right.
they're scattered from one side of the island to the other. So
they have the most challenges, I think, of any.
They
team,
do,
in
yeah.
terms of just putting a team together, and then, as I say, training, so on. So Central will be there, and obviously Wellington United as the comfortable winners of Women's Central League will be there.
And Petone.
And Petone, if they hang on and win this game, will be there as well. And obviously the Phoenix reserves, Wellington based. Or Aoife gets a hand on it.
Oh, that was a shot on goal, and
That
it was a
was.
good save.
Yeah, yeah.
First time she's been called into action.
Pepe, flick over the top for Phoebe. Gray will take it on.
She can get the ball back.
Coach asking her to drive. She was looking for Phoebe, but for Pepe, sorry, and just undid it. But anyway, back to Petone. So yes, so Phoenix, Central Federation, Wellington United, and as it stands right now, Petone will be the representatives from this part of the world, and then down south will be mainland
and Southern United
team, and the Southern United team as well. So 2 federation teams.
Yeah, so that'll be.
So they'll be pretty strong.
Indeed. Well,
Been good.
Kashmir looked very good.
That's right.
Just going down.
Gray,
in the Challenge Cup.
ball, Mara. It's good defending.
It was good defending.
Good work there by Bedford, 5.
Helped out a goalkeeper. And apparently from deep south, the Dunedin teams are leading the comp down there, so they will be
top 2, aren't they? Otago Uni and Dunedin City.
So
so you'd imagine they'll be strong.
Well, they must be if they're heading off the likes of Coastal Spirit and Kashmir Tech.
Yeah, exactly right. So yeah, it's going to be. It's going to be a tough. Oh, keeper misjudged it. Owens Blackmore on as a substitute with a header from a set piece.
Indeed. Unmarked it in the box and made no mistake with the header.
Yes, well, we were talking about wider matters. Obviously, Emmy Lance had been subbed off Jess Owens Blackmore, so now more subs coming for Petone. It'll be Shannon Newland in 2, defensive player, and Lucy Trenberth in 23. 2 defensive-ish minded players. So Ellie Johnson had a good run in midfield today. Sam Hatchwell, good game out on the right. In field. So I suspect Shannon coming on will push Nova Hill into midfield, and indeed it looks like that's exactly the case.
Yeah, they did well, those 2 younger girls.
So you can see Nova Hill right into midfield. So 5-0 Petone.
Indeed. There's a number of younger girls in the squad there, Stephen. That looks of bodes good going forward for Petone.
Yeah, reserve team's pretty good. They're doing all right in the Cat Prem grade, and a few of them have had a few runs this year for the first team. So we've got a good crop of young players coming through. So a bit of depth has been been well received.
Indeed.
It pays dividends, doesn't it? Ultimately,
it does. Yeah. And I firmly believe when you come up a grade, whether it's from premiers to this level, Central League, or even from college to playing at Prems, it takes you a year to adjust to the speed and the physicality every time you go up a grade.
Yeah,
and
that's so true.
You'll reap the benefit of that next season, no doubt.
Yes, and a good experience for them. It'll be it just bodes well for the club. Petone's really well run. Generally,
it is.
But on the women's side of the club, there's a lot of effort that goes on, a lot of resources from the club. So it's really.
It is. Yeah, the social media side of things looks very good too. I'm not sure
social media team
who runs that, but he does a good job.
Yeah, award-winning social media guys. So they do a terrific job. It's very creative, you know. All the
It is, yeah. I've
theme.
seen some great interviews with the youngsters at the club and that sort of thing, which
yeah,
is
yeah, no, they spread it. It's not just the senior teams that get all the love.
Indeed.
The kids are involved, so it's cool. I think everyone really enjoys it. So for Vic Uni, unfortunately for them, it was always going to be a tough day and the end of a tough season, ultimately. So it's a shame for them, I think.
They'll regroup in the Premier League next year.
Yeah, assuming, I guess the I guess the only other thing that might, there's a loose pass out. Yeah, the subs can't quite combine or communicate effectively there, but they haven't played a lot together, of course. But yeah, I was going to say perhaps a saviour for Vic Uni might be sometimes clubs don't want to stay in Central League. So like maybe a team that's been struggling to get players this year. They travel a lot. It's just been a hard grind for them and an expensive grind. Like if you're travelling, particularly those teams who come from the Central region, 3-4 hours drive every second weekend to play footy and home again. It's a long drag for the clubs. So
Motorola and Taradale are in that boat, but I think they're both improving clubs, and
but I guess it's a chance. It's a chance.
It is a chance, I suppose.
But
whether Palmerston North has the two clubs, they probably struggled to get two strong clubs this year.
Yeah, that's right. I'm not sure about how. It's tough tackle, foul given. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how the two Palmy teams get on with each other or not, or whether there's a big rivalry there. I assume there probably is, but whether they'd be interested in a merge, or I don't know. But it's just largely resources based, isn't it?
It's interesting, yeah. They obviously know each other well. I know from doing the futsals, a number of girls who played futsal at the Super League and for Palmerston North Marist, and they're now scattered across both teams. So
right, yeah, okay.
I'm not quite sure how the division goes there between
United,
Palmerston North United, and Palmerston North Marist. Palmerston North Marist did, of course, win their derby last week.
Nearly another one. Patterson nearly snaffled a late.
Very keen to get herself on the score sheet, Kaylin Patterson, but Sophie Armitage just was
she did well.
Up to the mark that time. Back it comes.
But anyway, as things stand, the CUNY will be in the Cat Prem grade next year, and will be replaced. Is there a playoff game between the top central side and a local side? I'm not sure.
There is provision for the winners of
or
the.
Does Petone come up straight? Are they top of the? Captain?
Yeah, Petone.
Maybe Petone comes straight up. Do they?
Got there ahead of the Kapiti side, Kotanga.
The Kapiti Coast side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had a good team. They played well in the early rounds of the.
Maybe it's a straight swap with Petone then.
I think it will be. I think there's provision for the winners of the second tier in the central area to have a playoff.
Great as well.
Sailed over the head. Comes back.
Back in, bed clears into the wind. You see the wind having an effect now.
It is. But it's an option it's not usually ever taken up. So it looks like Petone again, club with a great history.
Petone will come back.
Will be straight back up again.
Yeah, okay. A trip to Petone Park next year then.
Yeah, lovely little park it is over there amongst the trees, provided it hasn't rained all week when it.
Yeah, that's right. Gets a bit muddy. It's a nice, beautiful, nice little park on the. Petone's a lovely suburb, so that'll be nice. So Tony's still pushing forward, which is good to see. Obviously, you get to this sort of point of the game, you know you're going to win, and players are all quite keen to get on the score sheet.
Indeed.
So they'll keep going.
It's actually getting quite brisk looking at those flags out there.
Yeah, the wind
that
is.
wind.
Yeah, it's really getting up now.
Unusual for Wellington.
Yeah, of course. Another last sub, I think, for Vicuni, Millie Linsky in 11. Not quite sure who's come off. We'll see the number shortly. 7, which is Rosa Atkins. Trenberth gets a foot in, looking for Oliver Bell, who's offside but doesn't know it. Ball now. So 10 to go, very much just both teams sort of. Tony's still been quite progressive, but both teams are fully aware of
I think,
the outcome of all of this.
Indeed,
and what
yes.
that means.
I think you needs to resign to their fate.
They are. So I guess I can sort of start talking a little bit about Petone in the National League now that can't jinx them surely if I know it. So yeah, great achievement. First time, as I said right at the beginning of the broadcast, first time we've qualified for National League. Missed out, I think, the last 2 years by one spot.
Been threatening.
So yeah, we've been threatening for a while.
It looked a bit worrying this year actually, Stephen, but it was just that a great victory away to Karori that
yeah, it was touch and go there for a while.
pretty much is.
Well, even into today, it was still up for grabs if we'd lost. So so really, awesome achievement for the club.
It
Obviously,
is.
Coaches, players, administrators, everyone just take a bow. It's been a really good season.
And it's a bit of history.
Yeah, exactly. So that's nice. So it'll be
It is.
not going to be easy where they're heading into the National League.
Oh no, but it just
awesome
helps.
for the club.
It is. It just develops the whole club, and even your players playing at that level.
Yeah, that's right.
It's great experience for them, and they'll come back better players next year.
Yeah, exactly right.
So, even though I think Karori have eked out to five goals to 2, I see over.
Is it 5-2?
5 set the minute over the
Yeah, so that game's
the younger
decided as well.
version of the academy side that is to no avail.
So that, of course, will be the only game other than the 2 games against Wellington United that the Phoenix will lose this year. Only point they had a draw with Petone early on in the season, but apart from that, they hadn't dropped any other points. Just Wellington United. So, not that I'm sure they'll be too worried. They're going to finish second, whatever happened today. So,
No,
so good season for them. Interesting experiment, or not experiment?
I think
Interesting to see the young sort of 18-year-olds.
it is.
They've been good. They've been impressive.
They have, and as I say, they've seen fit to up a number of those girls up into their reserve squad.
Which is a good compliment, obviously. To the
There is,
all the
yeah. I
playing
think Katie Pugh, the striker, has gone up, and
Season.
I liked the girl who played on the left back.
Is it McDonald?
Mary McDonald. Yeah.
What was the header?
Is that- oh.
Is that Mara? She had a few chances today, Cage. Could have had 2 or 3.
Indeed.
Got one earlier, obviously, which was a cracker. But yeah.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure the Phoenix will be back in that role again next year. They're certainly very
I hope so.
skillful, and they're very
Good
fit.
I think for me, that's the pros and cons. You know, like you can sort of say it's tough for club teams to be playing against, sort of academy drill teams, but actually I like it because I think it's good for the club players to see the levels, particularly like fitness. I think fitness is a big deal. I think the Phoenix set the standard for that in this,
They do.
in this league.
I mean, the
so I think
facilities.
it's good for the other players to see that.
Yeah, the facilities out there are amazing, and I mean, they've got some great protocols in place. I know my daughter Nat did pre-season last year with them, and although she's relatively fit, she struggled the first few days. It was just
they're notoriously
very intensive.
Their fitness sessions. So I think for me, like obviously they get the advantage of tactically drilling their players, week in, week out. But I think the one big learning, the one thing that club teams can do is get their players to do extra fitness outside of the Tuesday, Thursdays.
Yeah.
So the Tuesday, Thursdays shouldn't be for fitness. They should be for skills, tactics, plans, set pieces, whatever, all that sort of good stuff. The fitness, I think, should be done outside of that. And so, hopefully, the players sort of see that and they take it on board and get more motivated.
Of course, against that also, I mean, it's the 9 to 5. It's a tough gig being a
chance.
A non-professional player when you're working,
exactly right.
And you have to be careful. A lot of these girls are 16, 17, 18, so they don't want to you've got to manage their workload.
No, that's true. But certainly, I think pre-season.
Yeah.
Pre-season, a bit more can happen.
And the thing is too, a lot of those the academy girls, if they don't get a contract, they're looking, as you've got a couple of girls from ex-academy girls.
Yes, we do. Yeah.
And scattered now. It's great to see. They've got
they're good additions.
Great technical skills.
Yeah.
Amelia Rabbit, I think, is ex-Phoenix girl, who's been a key part of the Karori team. At Wellington United, we have Georgie Fennell, who's a very skillful young player. Georgie came through the academy.
That's right. So there are benefits to the other clubs. They do get players who are released from Phoenix.
Yeah,
which is great. Oh, he's a good ball. Over the top, there's a shot from distance. Oh, yeah, not bad. With a go. She didn't back herself to speed away from the defence. Yeah.
No,
anyway.
It's just a confidence thing when you don't get too many opportunities in a game. When one comes, you're not always ready for it.
A little bit panicky, but. So no, all in all, I think it's been a really successful, not just because Petone's made the National League, but just it's actually been a good season full stop. I think, the couple of teams that have come in have been good additions. It's been a good watch week in, week out.
It has, yeah. I think it's definitely football for women in the capital is going in the right direction from back in the day.
Yeah. So no, I think it's been positives all round, really. The wind is really getting up now. It's going from left to right on the screen. Both teams looking like they're reasonably at ease with how it's going. Good pressure though from the sub, Linsky.
Indeed.
Tony try and manufacture one more.
One more, yeah. Still waiting to see Kaylin Patterson unleash a long-range shot. I think it's.
She's got the wind behind her, of course.
She's got the wind behind her, yeah.
So as things stand, Pepe Oliver-Bell will be the leading scorer of the CF for Petone with 19, if she doesn't get in the last couple of minutes. Second only to Nat Olsen on 33 with a game to come tomorrow against Miramar, is that right? So she might.
It is, yeah. Well,
give it a chance for a couple more.
She did tell me at the start of the season her aim was 2 goals a game, which I said, well, that's a bit ridiculous.
Oh, that's a big ask. But
it was a big ask, but she's
close to doing it.
So.
So she on 33 after 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she needs 3.
She does need a heady tomorrow, but
tomorrow to get 2 a game, that's just outrageous.
I'm not. I know it's very rare for someone to get over 30, so
I doubt it's been done before, but as you were saying earlier, we do have a 10-team league now rather than an 8-team league, so that probably helps a bit.
That's what she said.
The extra couple of games, but
yeah.
Well, yeah, but anyway, it's an amazing season from that.
You've still got to get them in the net, so I think that's
33 and 17, eh?
Finishing has been a key for her, so she's
Yeah, she's clearly got that sorted.
quite happy with that.
So good effort from Pepe, second.
Indeed.
As a shot from distance. It was a good idea actually, because the keeper was very high, but so I think from a Petone perspective, obviously to get to this point, always
Here she
she's
goes.
going to have a go. Left foot, throw the keeper. So obviously to get to this, to make National League qualification, come third in a pretty tough grade is a great team effort. So
Yeah, I'll have to have a quick word with Kaylin after the game. I'm sure she'll be chuffed because it must mean a lot to her and to the club and to the, as you say, the coaching staff.
one,
That's
two,
it, 1, 2.
Bell,
Pepe
all.
must nearly slot that one home, but no.
So I think, certainly, if I was going to give, just based on what I've seen over the course of the season, I think Pepe's been the standout forward, not just because of the goals, but just the general play, the dropping back, the making herself available to receive the ball, mixing it with the sprints,
Okay,
makes
yeah.
runs all day. She's had a great season, so
I think
that's
it's
been terrific.
from the games I've watched. I feel it's a little bit hard for her that she's got to do a lot of it sort of herself. Whereas for Nat, she's had the likes of Hannah Pillay and Georgie Fennell and now Summer, the American girl, to play off, and they combine well. Whereas often Pepe hasn't had that opportunity. She's got to do it on her own against her 3 or 4 defenders.
Yeah, I think against the stronger teams. Although having said that, the 2 games against Karori, I think Petone were worthy, although unlucky not to get the full points in the first game, which ended in a draw. They were good team performances, but at times, Pepe does a lot. But she's looked confident and had a good season. So I think, big shout out to her.
Yeah, indeed.
It's been fantastic. I think.
And there it is.
Yeah, so there we go. Tony 5, Vicuni 0. National League has been secured. So well done, everyone, club, players, coaches,
Well done, Petone.
everyone behind the scenes. Really awesome effort. So well appreciated by a decent crowd here today. So thanks to you all for tuning in over the course of the season. And as a special reward, you'll get to hear from us all again in the National League starts September 27. So well done, Tony. Hard luck, Vic Uni. And we'll see you all a few weeks' time for the National League. That's me, Steve Gibbs, and Warren Olsen signing out. We'll see you in a few weeks.
Graham Gashi, 10 Sam Wall, 11 Dom Hina, 13 Petone Lidstone, 21 Harry Choate, 22 Express Line 4 Hugo Greenwood. Petone under 23. In goal, number 1 Harry Graham, 3 Jake Powell, 4 and captain Luke Piper, 5 Josh Deacon, 6 Will Grantham, 7 Finn O'Connor, 11 Ashton Lake, 14 Jacob Marshall, 15 Mateus Munoz, 16 Jared Eglinton, and 18 Anthony Jensen. On the pitch for Petone under 23s, 8 Matthew Beaton, 9 Augustine Ronald, 10 Harry Allen, 17 Jack Conley, and 19 Sam Holloway. Petone head coach Michael Tennelburn, assistant coaches Sam Delsey, manager Robert Holloway, assistant manager Jack Physio TBI. Good again, everybody. Come on, you rules. After this, folks, stick around because we've got our through what Petone playing Miramar first team. Miramar are second in the Central League, so they'll be hard opponents, but I'm sure we can sort that out. And of course, out on the grass turfs, we have Petone Armanies playing Western Suburbs and the Petone Andover Stews playing Eastbourne Toros for a league championship match. So that'll be one we've got to keep an eye